Okay. Hello. Welcome back to another rendition of Strength and Wisdom Tarot live. So wait for my peeps to get in here. Then we do it as we always do it. You'll start with the random reading. And I am going to use the Witch's Tarot to kick things off with. Okay. Get my peeps in here. Where are they all at? Hope everyone had a great Halloween. And hopefully we find out real soon who the president's going to be. It's going to be interesting. I heard it was really close. Okay. Get them all in. Unbroken Wings. Hey, hey, hey. How are ya? How are ya? I finished your box. It'll be going out in the mail tomorrow. Must say it's very unique. Well, all my boxes are unique, but this one's very unique. All the colors that you mentioned, the purple, the yellows, you know, all the positive colors, I get them all in there. Teal. Rebel Parsley. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Oh, yeah. You ought to be excited. You want to take a sneak peek at it? Because it's right over here. Let's see if you want to see it or if you want to be surprised when it comes to your house. I'm just so impatient. Hold on. Da, da, da. Now I made it special. Hi, Ian. How you doing? Just showing off Unbroken Wings box. Here, there's the front. And it's got all the colors up top. I added a special feature to it. The inside of the box has a pair of unbroken wings. Hello, I'm Delco. I sent you pictures of my... Oh, yes, I did. I did get them. Thank you very much. So, there you have it. I put things on... And you're the only one that's going to have one of these. It says, believe, faith, hope, love, and it has the tree. So, all yours. I'll put this over here so I have room. Yes. It was fun. I wanted to make that one very... You love it. I figured you would. I'm like, you rambled off all these colors. I'm like, wow, she's didn't stick with one. So I was like, how am I going to add them all in? I did. So that will be in the mail tomorrow. You know, I'll give you a tracking number if you need it. Pipes salts at Big Lots. Really? I get a Big Lots in the town over from me. Definitely have to check that out. That's one store I always overlook. I shouldn't though because there's some pretty good buys in there. There. Okay. Need my soda. Okay. We'll get this going here. Rebel Parsley. Goodbyes. Yeah. Awesome. Rebel Parsley, where you from? You in a warm state? You on the East Coast, as I am? Ryansburg, Ohio. Ooh, Ohio. Wow. Again, thanks for joining us. I believe that Unbroken Wings, you're from Oregon. Or Oregon. Oh, like I was saying, if you need the tracking number on that on Broken Wings, I'll send it to you. Usually give it about, I send it like 2 or 3 days. The Oregon Trail. But you should have it in about 3 days. I'll get out there. The post office is only 3 houses up from me, so you can walk there and bring it. Actually, I can probably chuck it there. I won't do that. All right, where is everybody else? Melissa Rivers. Hello, hello. I wish I could bring up my those pictures that you sent me, Melissa, of your Halloween costume. Absolutely perfect, right down to the shoes. It was awesome. You know, I really do appreciate those pictures that you sent. Well, it's on Broken Wings. I LOL. I always bubble wrap everything. Believe me, this thing can get tossed upside down, right side up, and the box will be perfect. I am big on the bubble paper. But those pictures you sent me of the Catskills, it's beautiful pictures. I wish that they would come up clearer so I can show everybody here, because I'd love to draw cards on it. You know, there is an eeriness, you know, to it, like an old eerie. Meet my note. You're welcome. Working on cars at the shop with my best friend and adopted brother. Wow. Working on cars. Old cars? Muscle cars? I love the old cars. I vow one day to own a 68 Shelby Fastback Mustang. That's my car right there. Absolutely. Okay. I'll get that started in a few minutes. So, Witch's Tarot to start off with, doing the random. And I am going to use the Vintage Tarot. Oops. Ooh. The Smith & Waite Centennial Edition. That's what I'm going with to do all the zodiac signs with. So actually, cars in trucks, we have a Chevy Impala. Ooh. At one point, I owned a 79 Monte Carlo, and it had a stock car engine in it. Wow. I mean, that car would just fly. Once you hit like a certain, you know, speed on it, it's like it would just like pick up in the front and zoom. I loved it. It was an awesome car. Gold colored. Yeah. Melissa, what was your first car? On Broken Wings, what was your first car? Rebel, what was your first car? Anne, what was your first car? She owed. Really? A Honda Civic? I remember that. Oh, Melissa had the same car. A Honda Civic. How funny is that? All right. Ooh. 1987 Ford. I owned a Ford Escort before. I think it was like an 89. Oh, that's a riot. My first car, I loved it too. And my dad helped me buy it. It was it was black and it had vanilla cloth seats to it. It was a Grand Prix, a Pontiac Grand Prix. What was the year on it? It was, I'm trying to think, early 80s maybe? Gorgeous car. I absolutely loved it. Oh, yeah. Pontiac Grand Prix. Or was it a 78? Late 70s, early 80s. But man, I hated getting rid of that car. It was sharp. It was a sharp car. Yeah, now I have a Taurus. Me being a Taurus, driving a Taurus, I think that's hysterical. You wouldn't believe how many people don't get that. They're like, oh, you have a Taurus. I'm like, yes, I'm a Taurus. It's, they're like, oh, your car's red. It's not red. It's Merlot. I used to say, it was like a maroon color. No. It's Merlot. I love my car. I do. It's an 04, but you know what? It's got low miles on it. It runs beautifully. I got my moon roof. I got a kicking stereo in it. I'm psyched. Your escort was a maroon head. Was it Merlot, Rebel? Merlot. Set him straight. Merlot. Because I had to buy a paint just to touch up one of the fenders, and I had to go have it made at one of the dealerships. I mean, that was expensive, but they quickly told me it was Merlot. Medium red metallic. Nice. Ooh, sharp, I bet. Sweet. All right, guys, let's get into the random reading. What is the energies going around for today, the here and now? What do we got out? Ooh, got the Queen of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. She plays no game. She means what she says. She says what she means. Being very clear-minded, direct, and focused. Emotions are in the back. She's all about the facts, the figures, the numbers. Great communicator. Don't bring the BS to her. It's an insult to her intelligence. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh. We get the 7 of Cups here. Options, choices. Sometimes the card can mean confusion. Usually it comes in on a gray cloud. So you don't see your options. Slim pickings, maybe. So it could be, this air-like person has choices or options that maybe aren't too clear, or she could be giving somebody some options. Maybe not clear enough. Let's see. Ooh, somebody's defensive. Get the 9 of Wands here. That warrior spirit energy. Next being close to a 10, being in a battle, coming to the end of something. Some people might say it's paranoia, because if you look at the card, she's the only one in it. I mean, really, what is she so standoffish about? But it's defending something to the end. The one rod she starts off with is the one that she takes down all at the end. Standing her ground. Standing her ground to make something fair. You get the 6 of Pentacles, the even exchange of generosity, a 50-50 deal. Giving, or what do I say? Getting as much as you give. So somebody's being very clear. They're not budging on it, about making something fair. They have a choice. I feel like maybe it's only 2 choices. Make it fair or don't. That's funny. So, because it's about somebody's happiness here. The 10 of Cups. This is like riding those unicorns. That fairy tale ending. Happily ever after. And somebody's not going to stand for anything less than their happiness. Either you're in it or you're not in it. Because somebody's wishing for it. Now, right under the Queen of Swords, you get the Aquarius card. More sword energy here. Of the Star. Things going on behind the scenes. Blessing in disguise. A wish being granted. The universe hears this person. That, their guides are with them. And like I said, this could be intervention. It could be that somebody found their ground and won't back down now. Maybe before that they have. They haven't spoken their word. But now, it's about their happiness. So these choices, these options, lead to conflict. We get the 5 of Swords here. And that's one-upping somebody, win at all costs. Swords might come from the Queen of Swords. Sometimes she can be a little too direct. Maybe somebody hasn't made a decision yet, and she's pushing the envelope to make something fair or right. Sometimes if you want something so bad, that you can actually like push it away because you just dwell on it too much. Michelle, hello. Welcome, welcome. 79 Camaro. Nice. Nice. Love it. Good taste. Good taste. So we get 70. Oh, okay. Standing your ground because we have an Empress here. This is usually depicted as Libra or Taurus. That great support unit, that ride or die, the one who's got you, even when you're not there, they got you. Sometimes it means pregnancy. Oh. That might be it. Could be a child or a pregnancy involved. If somebody wants to know if they're in it or they're out. They want answers. Now, if it's not that, it could be, just somebody is supportive of the other one and they just want it maybe given back. Because somebody's thinking outside the box here. The Hierophant in reverse. Under the even exchange of generosity. This would be doing something conventional, doing something traditional the right way. Maybe somebody proposed to get married. But in the reverse, it's thinking outside the box. It's doing something that's not conventional. Not textbook. Not what everybody wants, I just heard. I seem to think there's a pregnancy involved. And somebody here could be trapped in the thoughts of what to do. The 8 of Swords is a self-imposed mind prison. Could even come from the Queen of Swords here. And it's right under the happiness. Maybe somebody doesn't know what they want. Maybe they don't know if they want to support somebody in a relationship anymore. Could be a lot of arguing. Bottom deck, get the Cancer card of the Chariot. Moving forward with victory and success. If you get the 2 horses together, head, heart, hope, fear, subconscious, conscious, they need to work together. And it's a great scenario for this. Because maybe somebody doesn't work well with somebody else. Could be in a partnership, but they don't know if that person makes them happy or not. Oh, so let's get right into it. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Somebody who knows what they want. They're very direct. The emotions are in the back seat. They're all about facts, figures, numbers. So it could be that she's telling somebody all the facts, figures, numbers about why to stay in something, but it's not coming from the heart. Maybe financially, something sounds good. But there's choices and there's options here. It could be some confusion for someone, but somebody knows that they have options and choices. But somebody's standing their ground here. They're not budging. And it's about being fair. The even exchange of generosity. 50-50 deal. Because it's about somebody's happiness. And being emotionally fulfilled. Maybe somebody feels a void in that area. But you get something going on behind the scenes here. Somebody's wishing for something, and the universe hears it. Even though there's a lot of conflict here. It could be inner conflict with someone, but I don't feel that. I feel somebody might be pushing the envelope. It could be a pregnancy. Or somebody's just a very supportive person. They will support the other person mentally, emotionally. And maybe one person wants to get married and the other person doesn't. Not yet. Doing something unconventional. One person knows what they want. The other one is thinking about it or stuck in their head about these thoughts. And the whole thing is about moving forward, but getting it together. And, of course, communication. Here's the next one. So how they go forward, make something fair, make something right. But I kind of get the feeling that maybe somebody is destined to be with someone, regardless if there's a pregnancy or not. Okay, let's break it down. The universe has got something in store or wish to be granted to an air-like person. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. And because there's other options and choices of what to do in a situation, it causes conflict with someone else. Somebody is very supportive of someone, but somebody's standing the ground here and not budging. Somebody wants to make something fair or have something fair. And that might be, you know, an unconventional way of doing things. But where somebody knows exactly what they want and what their happiness consists of, the other person's confused and wrapped in thought about this. I feel like they haven't found a direction yet. But eventually, I think they get it together. And they move forward with this. So, wow. There you have it there. The random reading. Hey, Vinny. What's cracking lacking? What's popping, brother? What's going on? How's life in New York? Oh, excuse me, New York. We have Marna. Your favorite Terry. Ah, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hey, hey, hey. Glad you're here. Here I am squinting to watch the sea, and glasses are right here. Faith. Faith Perkle? Am I saying that right? Hello. Welcome. I just did a random reading. What's today's being? I'm a Libra with Taurus and Shot. Well, you're in the bullpen now. I'm a Taurus. Proud to be a Taurus. Oh, thank you, Faith. See? Faith the Taurus. Boogang. Where's Leslie Allen been? What's her name? Spirit of a Warrior. You know, I just love being a Taurus. You know, not taking anything else from any other signs because I have a Pisces moon, I have an Aries rising. I get along with Taurus. I think, oh, nice. There's Vinny. There's our other bull. I don't know. There's just a subtlety out of all the signs that are easily like to get along with any other sign. It would be a Taurus until you tick one off. Tauruses tend to stay mad or hold a grudge. Libra Sun, Capricorn Moon, Leo Rising. Wow, you got fire in the love sector there. You ever been live before? This is wonderful. Every Wednesday, Faith. Every Wednesday. You can come join us. We're all regulars here. On Broken Wings, Melissa Rivers, Abdelko, Ian, all of us, and a few other ones that I haven't given yet. Like, where's Margaret? Yep. Taurus and love the bull gang. You go, sister. You have a fiery temper. I think everyone, to a point, I mean, some people are easily, you know, fired up, but you're really going to poke a stick at a Taurus. But, you know, once you start waving a red flag in front of a Taurus, it's done. It's like what they say, the old saying, a bull in a china shop. When they're mad, they stay mad. They stay, you know, in it for a while. Like I said, we can hold grudges forever. So, I don't get much. Well, you know, you can stay right at home, get those fuzzy slippers on, and just hang out with us. Capricorn, Gemini moon with a whole lot of Aries and Sag placements. Yeah, I'm Broken Wings. You get the fire part there. I mean, it's good. I mean, you need all the elements. You know, you need earth, you need air, you need fire, you need water. You know what I mean? They all have a certain place in balance. You know, it's not that one, sign is better than the other. I'm just proud to be what I am because I'm so Taurus. To the T, Taurus. You got Saggy in there too? Saggies are kind of like the scientists of all the signs. You know what I mean? They like factorial, data, info. They're very explorative. They're not afraid to go, anywhere. An Aquarius descendant. Unbroken wings. Fire, earth, wah. I always, when I see like fire and water signs, everyone's like, oh, it's the exact opposite. But they actually complement each other very well. Because a fire can go awry. It takes water to get it under control. You know what I mean? So somebody can get to somebody's, fireside and get them cooled down quickly. And like it works the opposite way too. A fireside can get somebody motivated, somebody, geared up to get going and put something in motion. Very creative people. Yep, it's a good balance, I think. I think so. I don't think Scorpio and Leo go together. Scorpio and Leo. Leos, and I love lions. I love my lions. Do not get me wrong there. I love everything about them. The courage, the strength to persevere through anything. They're very family oriented. They look out for their own. But the only thing about Leos is that they have to have your undivided attention, like all the time. And if they don't get your attention, they'll get attention somewhere else. Even if it's negative. They seem to like the spotlight. And Scorpios are kind of like more, recluse. They don't mind being shown on every once in a while, but they don't need it. When they want it, they'll get it. Scorpio. But other than that, they're good being on the sidelines. Because, that spotlight's not so important to them. Get along with Leos? So did I. I love fire signs. My opposite sign would be Scorpio. So technically, you're not supposed to, be able to get along with Scorpios. But I know quite a few, and we get along great. Yeah, absolutely. I got one of my friends, Donna. Her birthday's coming up. She's a Scorpio. So it's different for everyone. They always say, when you go on YouTube looking for, tarot readings for your sign stuff, they always say it's like for love, you should look, go and check out your moon signs, instead of like your sun sign, which, it could resonate, maybe not. But, it's like other things like for business and stuff like that, go for your sun sign. And then other times, check out your rising sign too. But to each their own. I mean, whatever resonates with you, resonates with you. You know what I mean? All these things are in your chart for a reason. Some days you might be more fiery. Some days you might be more grounded. Better put together. Other days you might be more analytical than you are emotional. That means you take on the signs of air. So that's why I always say, or somebody air-like, somebody earth-like, fire-like. Because some days, you can just charge into our battle, and other days, you don't want to have nothing to do with it. October Libra. I love my month. I have dated Virgos, Sagittarius, and Taurus. I can't find the right one. Rebel, instead of looking out for a purebred, maybe you should be looking for a mongrel. They make the best ones. Just saying. Libra, I have twin boys, okay, that are Libras. And different like night and day. different like night and day. But my son is with a Taurus woman, and my other son is with Christine. Christine, I think, is an Aquarian. So he's found another air sign. Flower Child Lily. Hey, glad you're here. We're having a little discussion of, mixing and meshing signs together. Thanks for coming. But it all comes down to the person. I'm dating a Virgo right now too, but he's on the cusp of Libra. And I see a lot of Libra traits in him more than Virgo. Now we get along, pretty good because we're both earth signs. But I see a lot of air in him. He's more, facts, figures, and, but that's just him. He's got the same birthday as my father does, which was the 21st. Awesome. Yay. Gotta have my soda. So we're going to get into the signs here pretty soon. Now, Melissa Rivers, she is Aquarius. Yeah, you're Aquarius. You're an air sign. But see, I think you must have water in your chart somewhere. Yes. Except Scorpios. Scorpios tricky. They are very clever, very intuitive people. I mean, if anyone can, read a room, it would be a Scorpio. But you mess with a Scorpio, you're an Aqua too. There you go, Melissa. Flower Child Lily. She's an Aquarian too. But Scorpios, you hurt a Scorpio. I mean, straight down. You hurt a Scorpio. They will not let you live it down till they feel they've gotten their justice. So if a Scorpio wanted to make your life miserable, they will. If they let it go, then you never existed. They're my Aqua sister. It's like they can be not spontaneous. When they want something, they'll get it. Regardless, they'll get it. But you hurt one, there's a whole lot of hurting coming your way too. They're just like that. And at that point, until they find something just, you can be in for a long trip. Yeah. See, I don't think that Pisces, like that too, the other water sign. Now, Pisces are one of the most complex, they say, of the zodiac. Yes, the emotions, they run deep and stuff, but I call them the dually fish. Dually fishes that they almost have like a Gemini effect to them, the going back and forth or reflecting on each other. But you add the emotions in with it too. And Pisces can just go into murky water, what I mean, where no fish has gone before. And then you can't read them. What I mean? Not that they're easily read, but when they go into dive bombing into the emotion, the deep feels and stuff, when they come back, they could be a total different person and feel differently about you. Love Pisces people. I think Libra and Pisces are like kind of. Well, Libras always want something fair. Not fair just for themselves, but for the other party too. You know what I mean? And that's what keeps the scales balanced with Libra. It's just not all about them. They're like, okay, well, if I'm happy and she's happy, then everything's cool. You know what I mean? They tend to think about, being balanced as being incorporating somebody else too. That's the beauty of Libra. And being an air sign, like Gemini is a little bit different. Aquarius are overthinkers. Yes, Melissa, I said it. But they all have a certain, characteristic to them that's ideal. Taurus with Cancer rising. Now that's interesting. Cancers, I always think of them as the on guard zodiac sign. Because if you think about it, I just found out about the Cancer. Ah, I'm definitely the overthinker. You get away for everybody else to catch up to you. Because, Aquarius is like, well, if this happens, then what if this happens? And what if this happens? Then that will happen. And when that happens, oh, this could happen. It's like, hold on. Wait for the rest of us to catch up with you. But cancers, you think about it. Crabs, they walk sideways. Now, why do they walk sideways? Because they always keep you in sight. They'll walk around you, but they never lose sight of you. Everybody else, excuse me, everybody else is moving forward, except for they're sidelining it. I know, it sounds kind of creepy, but it's not creepy. Cancers are all about protecting themselves at all costs, especially emotionally. It's like once you get past the shell, once you get past the armor, you know what I mean? That's when, trust is established with the Cancer. It can take a while with the Cancer, too. First thing I thought was earth and water make mud. Who doesn't like playing in the mud? We all made mud pies when we were kids. Yes, my daughter is a Cancer, very emotional, but always very protective. Yeah. Introvert. I'm not in a crowd. Okay. What about like small pods of people, like 2 or 3? I mean, you don't have to be around like an audience, but maybe like small crowds. My chart is fun. Aqua Sun, Aries Moon, Leo Rising, Venus and Pisces. Wow. So you get all the elements here. You get water, you get fire. Water and fire. Hey, Cody. Was wondering where you were. Yes, you love you. I just showed her the box that I made for her. She loves it. Loves it. Yeah, it's going in the mail tomorrow. Should have it about 3 days and stuff. So glad you made it. Yes, I do. Well, that one was customized. Now, I don't make all of them, like that. But the ones that people want particular colors for or a certain theme on there, I do them. That one I just, shot from the hip. I got a good feel for you anyway there. All right. Let's get into all zodiac signs. Cody, now that you're here, we're going to start off with Aries like I usually do. Great timing. So, what's going on with the zodiac signs? Starting with Aries. Here and now. Look at that. 2 flipped out. Wow. You get communication here. Reciprocated communication going back and forth. It's not like you're talking to yourself here. Whether it's emailing, texting, Skyping, face-to-face, don't matter. And something could be going on behind the scenes. Divinely led. A wish being granted. This is the universe hearing you, Aries. Your guides are with you. And maybe through communication, a wish does get granted. There you go, Aries. Nice. Going on the Taurus. Bull gang. What is going on with the Tauruses here and now? Somebody wants to come out of the cold. Taurus, it's either you or someone you're dealing with that maybe you put in the doghouse. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling abandoned, left out, shunned, blocked, alone. Okay, it could be a financial pinch. But somebody wants to come out of the state or is coming out of the state of feeling that way. But somebody's oblivious. We get the 2 of Swords. This is, the white elephant in the room that nobody wants to say, hey, there's a white elephant in the room. Somebody either doesn't want to see the truth, know the truth, hear it, speak it. They'd rather just say, okay, there's no white elephant in the room. But this right here, somebody is, I think, healing. Somebody's oblivious to somebody else, how they treated Taurus, either you or, somebody doing this to you. But you're coming out of it. This doesn't keep you down too long. And somebody's oblivious to the damage maybe they caused. Ooh. So, someone's eyes are about to get open there. Hi, Tasha. Welcome. I just started doing the Zodiacs. I just did Taurus. So now we're on to Gemini. What is cracky-lacking with Gemmies in the here and the now? Ooh, potential money coming in. Get the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's the slowest one, but I mean, come on. He's riding a plow horse. But he's practical, he's methodical. He'll bring it, and when he brings it, it's solid. Just might take a little while. All right, Gemmies. So this is, the valuable things. It could be money. Could be worried about money. Gems, you're in your head here. Eight of Swords is self-imposed mind prison you put yourself in. Thinking about something over and over again, getting no resolution. But if you're worried about money, it's coming. Gems, it's coming. Or something very valuable. Doesn't have to be money. It can be the things that money can't buy. Love, respect, loyalty, honesty. Get that out. So don't sweat it, Gems. It's on its way. You're just going to be patient. And patience is a big one for everyone. You're a Gemini? Oh, you got impeccable timing too. Show you the money. It's on its way. Or something very valuable. All right. After Gemmies is Cancer. What's going on with the Krabby Patties? Here and now. Whoops. Got a victory here. Overcoming some sort of battle and being victorious. Coming back from a battle. I always see this, like maybe if somebody went to like rehabilitation or rehab or something, they come back. They come back better than how they were before. That's weird. I'm saying that now. But overcoming a battle and being victorious because somebody had to go away somewhere. You get the Hermit in the reverse. Cancer, you could be dealing with a Virgo. The Hermit's a seeker of knowledge. He doesn't rely on anybody else to find out what he needs to find out. Sometimes it's about soul searching. Searching within yourself. This is like finding out your knowledge and then coming out and using it. So, Cancer, there is a victory if you overcame some sort of battle, but you don't have to keep it to yourself. Maybe you want to express how you reach the finish line. The Hermit, people sought out the Hermit because they're very knowledgeable. And maybe you can pass this on how you hit the finish line. Might be worth it. Counsel, maybe. Wise advice, I feel, Cancer. Good for you. Good for you. After Cancer, we've got Leo. What's going on with the Lionhearts? Here and now. 3 cards. What is going on? Leo, you in it with a air-like person? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? You get some spying going on here, Leo. Page of Swords, a.k.a. spy card. This could be over social media. Asking a friend of a friend, hey, where Leo at? Leo, this could be you doing this. And it's causing some controversy here. You got 5 of Wands here. This is petty arguments, gossip, secrets, lies, and jealousy. I feel jealousy big time. And not only does it cause controversy maybe with a group, but it really sicks somebody on somebody. You get the 5. You get 2 5s here, Leo. Raging wars, I want to say. This is like one-upping somebody, winning at all costs, hitting below the belt. Saying things that aren't true just because they hurt. So, Leo, what is going on? It's either your energy or someone you're dealing with. This is like, they fight just because they love to fight. And when they go spying, it's like they're looking for more ammo to use against somebody. Now, keep in mind, Leo, this could be the energy you're dealing with. But somebody just loves to fight here. So keep on your toes, Leo. Keep your nose straight and narrow and stuff. That way they have less to talk about. Good luck with that. Wow. After Leo is Virgo. Virgies. What is going on with Virgo? I got to get the other 4 videos out too. They're done. I just haven't had time to put them out. Virgo. Take a little slumber, a little break, a little timeout. You get the 4 of Swords here. This is taking a pause, a breath, a step back, reprioritizing, re-strategizing, making a plan and a plan B. You got to go. Helping you near now. Well, good luck with that, Cody. I'm glad you made it. So, taking a pause or a breath or a step back, because it's all about what you're going to manifest next, Bergies. The Magician is a very powerful card. Okay, he's got all the tools in front of him to make anything happen. Law of affirmations. No, law of attraction. Affirmations. Make anything happen. So Virgo, whatever you plan or the person that you're dealing with, take a pause and really know what you want to bring in, what you want to manifest, what you want to create. Because once you're in it, you're in it. So do the best you can. You're gonna miss Capricorn. Oh, he'll have to come back and check it out. After Virgo is Libra, my Libs. What is popping with the Libras? Here and now. Libra. What's going on with Libs? Ooh. Trapped in your head? Trapped by thoughts? Sometimes it can mean incarceration. But thinking about something over and over again. Replaying something in your mind. What's going on, Libs? Oh. That's interesting. So you get something on your mind here, Libs. Either you or the other person that you're dealing with can't find any resolution. Because something was made very visible. The 2 of Swords, that white elf in the room, not wanting to talk the truth, not seeing the truth. This is blindfold off, baby. Seeing something clearly. And now you see something, you're in your head. And something gets eyes open. You see it. You get resolution to whatever this is. However you get it. So what you couldn't see before, Leaves, you're going to see perfectly clear now. It's going to be made clear to you. Mine's first, nerd. Well, I'm broken wings. Found a way. I'm here to stay. Awesome. Use your camera to keep the stream going. Nice. All right. After Libra, we get Scorpio. What's popping with the Scorps? Here and now. What's going on with Scorpio? Scorps. Okay, somebody's not putting effort into something. The 8 of Pentacles is putting your nose to the grindstone, learning a new craft, skill, trade, working on them to be them, the best them they could be. But somebody's just not putting an effort into something here, Scopes. It's either you or the energy you're dealing with. Doesn't want to put an effort in. What is going on? That's what's going on. 3 cards. So somebody's not putting a lot of work into maybe a relationship, friendship, partnership, loveship, career, however it applies. And somebody is an empress. Not just a queen. Here's this great support unit, the ride or die. The person who's got you, the person that's in your corner, the one that's got your back. Sometimes it means pregnancy. But the empress can birth an idea into the here and now and make it a successful reality. She's the only queen of all queens. But she's the only queen that has a shield from the universe. So the universe accepts and condones everything that she does. She's admired for her kindness. And somebody here can't put a lot of effort into this. It's Scorpio. It's either you or what you're dealing with. doesn't see you in that light, not giving you a lot of effort. Time to walk. You get 2 8s here. 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the 8 of Cups in the upright. Here's emotionally checking out of a situation. This person sipped from every cup, and you know what? It just doesn't cut it. So he's off into the abyss to find something that's more emotionally stabilizing. So Scorpio, if this is someone that you're dealing with, okay, that they're putting their hush puppies on and catching that express. Or if this is somebody happening or doing this to you, they don't put a lot of effort in, and you are an Empress, then you know what you're going to do. Walk away from that which does not serve you. Whoa. Good luck, Scorps. After Scorpio is Sagittarius. Saggies. Here and now, what is popping with the Saggies? Ooh, how about being fair? The even exchange of generosity, a 50-50 deal. Receiving as much as you give. Making something fair, having balance. We'll get 2 more cards that came out. So, Saggy, making something fair in a friendship, partnership, love, career, whatever. But somebody here does not see a future in it. The 3 of Wands, which is usually the success card, is taking that one course of action and see what comes on the horizon. Usually your ships come in. But somebody doesn't see it. I feel like somebody's playing a game. Can be another fire sign. Get the Queen of Wands here. Saggy, this could be your energy here. Motivated, passionate, go get it done. Get the ball rolling. So if you're not dealing with another fire sign here, Sag, you might want to think about putting as much effort into something as you do, or being motivated, because if somebody doesn't see a future in it, neither should you. Before all is for naught, Sag. So good luck. Oh, broken wings. I think we're doing Capricorn next. What's going on with Capricorn? Whoa. They're all jumping out. All right, Caps. What's going on with the Cappies? Here and now. What is going on? You got 4 cards that came out. So, first card that came out is that you get the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the investment card. So in the upright, this is about taking stock. Is something worth it? Is it, are you getting out of it what you get put into it? Is it a wise investment? This could be like somebody not wanting to invest in something anymore, but it puts a lot of burden on you. Maybe you're not giving something its attention right now because you get a lot going on here. The 10 of Wands is, the weight of the world on your shoulders. But 10s are at the end of a cycle. They get to drop the burdens in a couple more steps here. And then things got a little different. Now we are out of Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow period, but Mercury retrograde is over with. That could be the heaviness here. But this is like being optimistic. The short stick here, not the one in the cement, is doing something new. And the world is in his hands. So the world's your oyster. All the, brand new possibilities that something can bring. What does that bring? Brings the lovers. Now here is that soulmate connection, that deep bond with someone. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be friendship, partnership, career, But it's a closeness like no other. The other side of this card is life-changing decisions. So getting out of something that maybe you can't invest in right now, the heaviness of it, cons, versus the pros of looking at something differently and optimistically. Because when you do, it brings in a connection, a real connection. Whoa. So There you go. Just grr. What do you mean grr? It turned out well. It turned out pretty good. The heaviness will leave and the optimism will come back. And when your optimism comes back, I mean, you can find out that you have a bestie out there, you know, or a family member, or can be love, can be a lover. You got to look at it from all angles where it applies, if it applies. Oh boy, now we have Aquarius. Where are you, Melissa Rivers? I'm a ride or die type person. Not like it is. There it is. Fast and Aquarius. What's crack-a-lacking? Whoop. Quickly. In Aquarius, you've got two major arcanas. You get the world. Now, the world is about, you know, closing up chapters, tying up loose ends, bringing something to a close. When you close one door, you want to make sure there's no baggage following you when you open up that next one. So this is tying up the loose ends and bringing something to a close. Why, Aquarius? Because you're in control. You get the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries Taurus, but don't have to be. This is somebody who is in control. He calls the shots. He makes the rules, but he also follows the rules, so he sets a fine example. In control, Aquarius. When you tie up those loose ends and you embark on something else, you're the one in the driver's seat. You say what is acceptable and what's not acceptable, what is allowed and what's not. So tie up those loose ends and start something where you're in control. Because after all, you are. Pisces. Where's my dooley fish? What's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces here and now? Oh, wow. Who's turning a blind eye? Oh, more than welcome, Flower Child Lily. So glad you made it. Pisces, either you're dealing with someone or this is your energy yourself where, you know, you're turning a blind eye to something. You don't want to address something, or somebody doesn't want to address, hear the truth, speak the truth, or know the truth. So here we go, white elephants. But Pisces, if somebody is with this, like you, with can't talk now. If somebody is staying oblivious, doesn't want to hear the truth, you know, white elephants, stay in your element. You get the Queen of Cups here. Stay that compassionate you. You know, have the even keel, your emotions in check, and use your intuition. Because if somebody doesn't want to see something, it's your compassion that will make somebody see what you want them to see. So good luck with that, Pisces. And there we have it. Again, this moment we owned, it came on it, guys. There. Okay. Well, folks, I'm going to wrap this up like I usually do. Thank you, everyone, for coming here. And hopefully we get to see you next week, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So till then, take care.